PokeTag. You're probably wondering, I made so many videos about this person named Kernick VR. You know where I'm going with this. And after months of not getting hold of him, I finally found the one and the only Kernick VR. This is Kernick VR. Kernick VR. Okay, so as you all know,
first time I've ever had
if you have checked my community in my YouTube channel, you've probably seen a lot of posts about him. Now, he probably does not know that because he probably thinks of a creep right now, probably trying to stalk him and finding his house. I am not finding his house. What I have so far is in the description of this video. Anyway, Kernick, would you like to say a couple of words?
Do you want to know how I found out about your birthday?
Yes, please.
This is my story about how I found about you. So I searched up Kernick on my dad's phone when I was at a grocery store. And then I scrolled down a bit because I just wanted to see how much my new video has done. And then I see this random kid's video. So I click on it, and then I see PokeTag, and then I realize PokeTag, right? PokeTag.
Yeah, it's PokeTag because they're like Pokemon.
And then so I look on this channel. I'm like, wait a minute, this is the guy who keeps calling me all the time. So I look at his channel, and then I subscribe, and then and then we're here now.
You see, I told you I've been calling him. If you check out my recent live streams, you can see me calling Kernick like 7,000 times.
But also, what makes you like me?
Let me tell you the story on how I found about Kernick VR. Now it all started when I was still in the Plungy GT phase. My old YouTube channel. We don't talk about that. So my old YouTube channel, Plungy GT. I was just scrolling through my contacts and all that on my VR, and I'm like, Kernick 6000. Because I watched Kernick for like 2 months. No, like not 2 months. No, it wasn't 2 months. It was probably 6 months. So I was just scrolling there, and then so I've been watching Kernick for 6 months. So I was just scrolling down, and I see Kernick 6000. Wait, that's not right. So I tap on his contacts, and he's online. So I press call, no answer, and I'm like, it's probably just somebody else. But then there's a video. Kernick VR, same person, same profile picture, and I'm like, wait a minute. Is this the actual Kernick VR? So I started with spam calling him for like a month. This time he calls me, and I pick up the phone. I am so excited that I passed out. Now I have a band-aid on my head because I hit my head on the pool table. Anyway, Kernick 6000 inspired me to become a YouTuber, and now I'm meeting my idolization today. Yep. So I'm hoping that me and Kernick could do more videos in the future. With that other dude that's always on there.
Too.
The other dude that's always on here. What's his name? Saber53. Yeah, that's the other dude that's always on there. With you on it. So, I just have a couple questions for you, Kernick. If you don't mind. Okay, the first question for you, Kernick, is how did you find your name Kernick? Now, is it from the kernel of a popcorn or what? Me and Saber have been trying to guess how you came up with your name.
I like to keep that a secret, except,
Yeah.
so, I have this friend in real life. I'm not gonna leak his name, privacy reasons.
You don't need to.
And
if you don't want to tell us your name, you don't have to.
we call him Rotate.
Mhm.
And we were like in love with plushies and stuff, right? And
I'm in love with
had-
Pokemon.
I had my favorite plush was a Kirby plush, and his favorite plush was a Sonic plush. So and then we're like, what if we mix those two names together? So we got Kernick.
No
and then
way.
and then I just kept that name in my mind for a while, like for like 6 years or something. And then
6
and we're
years.
still friends like today, and that was like 6 years ago. But I stuck that name in it was just stuck in my head, and
That
then
was cool. Okay.
when I made my YouTube channel, I decided why not just make it Kernick. So I did that, except it was already taken. So I just did. So I'm like, why don't I just make it like Mr. Beast? So I just added 6,000.
6,000
Right
subscribers.
now it's just Kernick VR.
Okay. Second question. How many likes do you think this video is gonna get? And on my first live stream ever, when I do my first ever live stream, would you like to be on it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. How many likes do you think this video is gonna get?
I don't know. Depends on how much views it's got. What's your average view count?
My average view count is 2,100. It's in between 2,000 and 100.
2,100? Mine's 400, dude.
It's in between 2,000 or 100 views. It's in between that number. I get a lot of views, I just don't get a lot of likes. I'm like, my third video got like, I don't even know how that went. It went viral and it got 10K likes. And I'm like, oh. So they like this content, and I couldn't find any more of that content, so I'm like, yeah. I'm not disclosing how Poketag came to be. Let's just say I wanted to be original, and I made the mistake of combining Pokemon with Gorilla Tag, and I made Poketag. I was bored out of my mind. That day I was just bored out of my mind. So I drew this blue gorilla. And that's the gorilla that on my profile picture when you press it. I drew this blue gorilla on my iPad. And I'm like, this is Pokey the gorilla. I'm 12 years old. That's Pokey the gorilla. So I just typed it on my phone. So I just typed it.
Don't put that in.
I'm not. So I was just typing in Poketag 99, and I just typed in Poketag, and I'm like, wait a minute, it didn't show up. And then I looked, and then I go back to my YouTube channel, and I see my ID, and it says Poketag 99. So I typed that in, and then I see it. That was my first ever 10 subscribers. I was so proud of myself, but I got a little bit over exaggerated and shot down 5 subscribers because I made this one video that we will not talk about. Let's just say it's deleted from my channel forever, and I'm not posting it back. But you can find it in...
a heck of a story.
Yeah, but if I do get a Discord server, if I do, you may see it. Yeah. Anywho, I want you to meet somebody, Kernick.